Caitlin Clark
I'm
and
a fan.
Angel Reese, right?
Yeah.
They're going back and
I'm a
forth.
fan of both.
And Jamil Hill says by the time Angel Reese is done, she's going to be the Michael Jordan of WNBA.
She said about Angel Reese?
She said Angel Reese, by the time she retires, can you pull up this quote? She said, by the time she retires, she will be the MJ.
StephenASmith just stopped Angel Reese's ego trip like it was a bad reality show. She tried to pull a big move on Caitlin Clark, and the internet went wild, saying, "Oh no, she didn't. If you thought basketball drama only happened during games, think again." Stephen A. just blasted her with his words, and Angel Reese might need something to cool off. What did she do? Get ready, this is about to get interesting. Let's dive in.
It's not about black and white. It's about that white player and that black player. Why? Because of the history that they had before they came to the WNBA. You see, it was all instigated. If Angel Reese was never in Caitlin Clark's face, taunting her the way that she did when they mimicking what Caitlin Clark was doing to numerous opponents en route to the Final Four. And then Angel Reese and LSU bust their living, you know what, at that particular moment in time. And Angel Reese was in her face chirping at her the way that she did, it would have never gotten to this point.
We have a lot of folks that have come to the defense of numerous WNBA players because they were pointing out like this has been going on before long and people are not hating on her. It's not about hating on her. It's that you feel she is getting a level of attention that you deserved and you warranted long before she ever came along.
4 points. That's it. That's the whole story. Angel Reese only scored 4 points, like she was on some kind of scoring break. It's like Caitlin Clark's absence completely took away her energy. This happened during the Sky vs. Fever game, and let's be clear, Caitlin wasn't even playing. She was sitting on the bench, all wrapped up, drinking Gatorade, just watching like a chill soccer mom. And still, Angel Reese couldn't make the most of it.
Season tipped off this weekend with several marquee matchups on the slate. Most fans were excited to see Caitlin Clark and Indiana Fever take on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. The game was a blowout as the Fever beat down Chicago 93-58 with Clark's triple-double leading the way. But the biggest headline coming out of the game on Saturday is the investigation the WNBA is conducting into allegations of hateful fan comments directed at Angel Reese. It happened after this play when Clark slapped at the ball after Reese grabbed an offensive rebound.
I mean, how do you come into a game where the star player is literally sitting on the sidelines with an iced ankle, and you decide, yeah, I'm going to have the worst game of my career today? If Angel Reese was trying to show she's the opposite of Caitlin Clark, well, mission accomplished. While Caitlin was resting, Angel was out there scoring so little it deserved a sad sound effect. 4 points? That's not a stat, that's a cry for help.
Because I was calling it from day one. You got people that are resentful towards her. But it's really not about her, guys. It's about what she represents. Before she ever came along, there were a lot of outstanding basketball players who happened to be black females that was doing their thing on the WNBA level. And they never got this kind of shine.
And sure, she grabbed her usual 12 rebounds. Oh, she loves those rebounds. It's like she thinks each one comes with a free Chick-fil-A coupon the way she fights for them, and after this rough game, maybe her career really does depend on it. If rebounds were gold, she'd be rich. But when it comes to scoring real points, it's like she's not interested, like putting up double digits is somehow beneath her, like she's doing everyone a favor by not scoring more.
Of it. Your thoughts?
Well, first of all, it's not a rivalry. Not when you're losing by 35 points.
That's true.
It's not rivalry. Indiana Fever's on a different level than the Chicago Sky. Let's get that out the way. Secondly, as much as we love Angel Reese because she is special, she's not Caitlin Clark as a player. Caitlin Clark is on a different level. We just have to own that. Angel Reese can rebound the basketball. She's a damn good player. She's got a bright future in the WNBA, but Caitlin Clark is next level.
You know it's bad when even the commentators are trying to make it sound better, like, well, she's helping in other ways. Other ways? Like what? Boosting team spirit. She looked like she was just doing cardio for 40 minutes. At one point, the camera caught her staring off like she was thinking about switching to reality TV. The real stat patters of Chicago, coming soon to your favorite streaming service. Let's be real, Angel Reese used to walk in with all the confidence. Perfect lashes, flawless nails, unbeatable attitude. But now? That stat line says, oops, I forgot there was a game today. Her whole performance screamed, I peaked in college. This is not the season she promised. This isn't the Bayou Barbie takeover. This is starting to look more like the desperate housewives of the WNBA, and Angel's just holding an empty wine glass. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark is out here getting targeted like she owes the league money, and she still finds ways to help, making great passes, hitting threes when they let her shoot, and somehow still getting double-teamed like she's Steph Curry's cousin.
Elaborate a little bit more on that in just a second, but before I do that, I want to ask you your thoughts about apparently some racial animus that was thrown in the direction of Angel Reese. The Chicago Sky have gotten involved, talking about they're going to protect their players at all costs. The WNBA has issued a statement saying it abhors and discourages hate of any kind, etc., etc. Your thoughts about it? Here's the WNBA statement. The WNBA strongly condemns racism, hate, and discrimination in all forms. They have no place in our league or in society. We are aware of the allegations and are looking into the matter. Your thoughts about that element of all of this, where you believe it emanates from, and do you think it will ever subside?
Oh man, the latter part of that, Stephen A, is quite the thing to think on. I think when you go back to the impetus of the rivalry that we have between Caitlin and Angel Reese, I remember funny clips on the internet.
Angel had everything: the stage, the spotlight, the mic, even the backup dancers, and still forgot her lines. And about those 12 rebounds? Let's be honest, not all rebounds really matter. Angel's out there grabbing rebounds like the ball personally insulted her mom. At this point, stat padding feels like her full-time job. She's boxing people out like she's in a CrossFit ad, but then puts up shots like she's doing some kind of weird art experiment. It's like she's collecting rebounds just to collect them, like Pokemon cards, but never actually using them to help her team. And now? People are starting to whisper. You know, those quiet, serious sports whispers about her getting benched, dropped, or even forgotten. This is the WNBA. You don't get gold stars just for showing up. If you're not scoring, you're sitting. And right now, Angel's biggest impact might just be her courtside outfits. If they cut her minutes, she might need to check in with the wardrobe team instead of the coach. This was supposed to be her breakout season, the one where she proves everyone wrong and shows she's more than just attitude. But instead, she's starting to look like one of those viral TikTok trends that fade after 2 weeks. Remember the milk crate challenge? That's Angel's career right now. Started off high, took one shaky step, and now we're all watching the slow motion collapse.
Caitlin Clark's or Angel Reese's popularity in large part is attributed to her behavior towards Caitlin Clark, because when Caitlin Clark was busy taunting opponents a couple of years back before LSU smacked Iowa around in the national championship game or so, it was Angel Reese that was clapping back at Caitlin Clark once it was Caitlin Clark's turn to have her comeuppance. And that's what made Angel Reese famous. Now, Angel Reese experienced vitriol thereafter. It was tough for her to deal with, as she articulated, and that's unfortunate because we got some no good ass people in